Hello everybody, we welcome you back to our channel today. So today guys, we actually going to be reading your comments because your comments mean so much to us. We're going to read the comments on the video that we last recorded. That was 2 days ago. For titled "For those returning to Zimbabwe, no money, no house, no job. Here's what to expect." So we're going through the comments and talk about it. So my wife, my mom, is gonna read to you. Then we're gonna just touch it in there. So let's pay attention, guys. Hang with us today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys. How are you? How are you? Everyone, everywhere where you are. So, pano magambo kumenda that now my face is saying something. As you see, we are now back.
With a bang, yeah?
Yeah, so so the first the first comment their fortune nedzimwe. Thank you. Thank God your engagement is improving 1,000 times on each video. The narrative is changing from watching out of the pit a brother who is stuck in a situation to an entertaining realities of life vlog. Both of you, your faces are even brighter. Keep pushing, maybe different lions to fight and the mountains to climb in our lives, but we all have all the best till next time.
Yes, guys, thank you very much for that. Thank you. That's fortunate. Thank you so much for that, for seeing that in us. I know that most of the people who've been checking our videos, we've been said, that's for sure, because what has been happening recently affected us because we didn't know where to go, what to do, and all the other stuff. So, guys, with the hope, with your comments, with your motivation, now at least we have been revived, At least we got direction right now. So that's why you see us glowing and bright, Look at my wife, look at the smile she's having. So thank you very much. Thank you for that.
And the situation inosvika ichi affecta brain, ichi affecta moyo, ichi affecta kuti zvese zvinhu zvinongoita upside down. But with you guys, as we go in the comments, zvinhu zvese unotofila kuti I still have more vanhu vanoda kumira nesu these situations. Guys, we thank you for that. So takuenda pane another comment. Aisizwa nje kwayo na lenikhulumayo.
Okay, what she's saying, she's a South African. I'm not sure, maybe she's I believe she's a South African. So she said that she doesn't understand what we're talking about since we were actually using Shona in this video. So we're gonna try all our best to mix English and Shona. But I believe it's high time that everybody in Africa, we need to learn other languages. That is the best thing ever. Because you never know, one day you might find yourself in another country, probably Zambia, South Africa, like Botswana, Zimbabwe, So just to know the basics of the language will help you so much. Because Africans, we're Africans. So languages, we have to try by all means to learn. Because I've realized most of the white people, you find them, they can speak quite a number of languages. And they can fit in any kind of environment. So if we can do that as black people, let's try by all means to try to learn basics of each and every language. And look at this now. Now ChatGPT can teach you languages. It can teach you a lot of things. AI is improving every day. AI is our new teacher. So thank you so much for that. We're going to try our best to use English while we mix with Shona. And course as well, if we can do that, and the value if we can do that. Singakwazi kuyenza, si mixing like a language zonke.
Okay, thank you for the engagement and for your comment, which means we really need you guys. Our next comment from Kathy Flu. We have a lot of problems in Zimbabwe that need solutions. Problems X solutions equals money. For example, waste management. Maybe we're talking about Baki. kuti waste management yaisiyeni yekuti vanhu like bhaki renyu rinokwanisa kundotakura like tsvina iyoyo.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that we have a lot of problems in Zimbabwe that need solution. Problem X solutions equals to money. For example, waste management and stuff like that. Yeah, in Zimbabwe there's quite a lot of problems, but I believe we just have to try to look for solutions in everything. Because if we look at problems in reality in our lives, we won't even get anywhere. Because where there's a problem, there's always a solution. So we need to try by all means to get together, get united, and look for the solution. Is like as a team, you know. I think that can work. Even as an individual, I always motivate people that they don't have to look at problems, but they always have to find solution. Because I remember, you know, the other time where I was working, my boss, he told me that when you come into my office, don't bring problems, but always bring solution. I don't want you to find like you are here like complaining or maybe bringing a problem here, but you have to bring a solution to that problem. That is what I pay you for. So in life, we have to try by all means to bring solution to the problems and stuff like that.
Okay, next one is Nokawe Mabukole. All I'm saying is that follow in your prayers with the good alliance possible. Be positive, son.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that comment. Yes, we will remain positive, and everybody watching this, guys, let's remain positive and put our faith in God. While we put our faith in God, let's just not put just like that, but we have also to be active. Because we can put the faith, then we remain like passive, not doing anything. It does not help anything. But if we try by all means to put faith while we act on the other side, then at least we're gonna become winners. My comments will jump out.
And then we are going to majority and this not problem. I don't know. The advice you are giving applies everywhere. Even here in SA, in South Africa, people have been down and out, and following this kind of advice helps them to start from scratch. Those who push and are patient and humble usually succeed. What's happening in Zimbabwe is also happening in SA. Foreigners who have lived in the cities most of the time do not know the struggles of people from small towns where there are no jobs, where transport to the nearest towns is unaffordable. As a result, people can't even go and look for jobs. Are they aware that we have graduates, including doctors and lawyers, who cannot get jobs, let alone the uneducated laborers learn to appreciate other people's struggles? This has never been about xenophobia. It's about survival in a country where your government has messed up, continue messing up, and refuse to listen to the cries of the men on the street. Thank you for encouraging your countrymen. People should return to their countries of origin and make a living. Force their government and changes to change it is.
Thank you, Majori. Ntobongwana. Yabonga siyabulela ne comment othetile. Let's say it. I believe you understand Shona, you know, because I did this in Shona, but it seemed like you came with a point that is very important. Yes, definitely, guys. Definitely. We truly need to try to build our country as Zimbabweans. That is one fact that we don't need to run away from. Yes, we can go to other countries to try to make it in other countries. The other countries, they got enough resources for their people, and also we should try by our best, all our best, to try to build for our people, for our generation to come. Because if we keep on running from our country, you know, from Zimbabwe, then we go to other countries, that means the generation to come is gonna suffer. They're just gonna follow suit, boys. They're gonna follow our steps. But that's the easy way out to go in there, you know, try something in other countries. So let's try by all means, Zimbabweans. Let's try by all means. I know that our country is in shambles, but I believe right now our country is usumuka from what I'm hearing. I don't know the people on the ground, But from what I hear, there's development that is happening here and there. You can actually tell us in the comment section, guys, if we're a little bit lost because we haven't been there back home for quite some time. So yes, let's try by all means, guys, to go back to our country and see what we can do. Because whatever that we are building for our children to come and their children and their children, generations to come. Because if we mess it right now, we have messed it for everybody. I believe most of the people like our ages, yes, we know that some of our fathers, they didn't do much for us. They didn't do much for us. That's why we are all over countries. Because if they did much for us, we were not supposed to be in another country. We were supposed to be back in Zimbabwe trying to nurture what they have left for us. Just like what the other people are doing. Some white people, they are doing that. And also some black people are doing that. They are building the future for their children. So it's high time that we try by all means to sort our country for our children to come. Imagine you spend your time probably in South Africa, maybe you spend 20 years, 30 years in South Africa, and you got nothing to show off. What is your children gonna be in the future? What's your grandchildren gonna be in the next future? They're just gonna say South Africa is the best place, or maybe to go around countries. They're just gonna follow suit. Let's try to build companies. Those people who are in South Africa right now, who went back home, who got expertise, experience and stuff like that, probably in contracting, in business and stuff like that. Let's try from foundation to try and build something for our children, build something for our grandchildren and stuff like that.
Okay, what does that mean?
This means power. This power is like, we have to try to push. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's go to Linda. Ndinzwira tsitsi vanhu vaiva nevana vasina kubvira vaenda kusima. Apa vachinzi vataure Shona, vachinzi havagone, vanogara vakabata matablets mumaoko. Apa havabvumirwi kutambira panze. Ndokunzwa tsitsi hangu handidi kunyepa.
Can you check that? Oh, okay, let me check it. Alright, guys. It's a very, very safe. To be honest, we understand that when we are in other people, in other countries, we want the best for our children, and we know that the technology is a bit advanced. Just like the people who are in America, the technology is advanced, and also most of them, they are speaking English. Because if we teach them Shona, maybe they cannot fit in schools and stuff like that. But we have to try to teach our children our culture at home. That is our responsibility as parents. Sit down with our children, teach them your culture. Shona, they must learn how to speak it no matter what. Because there's just a moment like this one, what happened in South Africa. Most of the children right now, it's going to be difficult for them to adapt to the environment. It's going to be difficult for them to communicate with our grandmothers, grandfathers. Yes, we know our grandmother, father, they know English. Yes, they can speak. But it's not going to be an ongoing thing, What about the peas when they want to make friends, probably are residing in the rural areas? How are they going to speak with other kids? Yes, they speak English, definitely, but let them know our culture and a bit of Shona. We know we are Zimbabweans, so we have to try our best to learn all the languages. Shona, they must be taught that as well.
Pichiera, plus the advice you are talking about under background. And I must want experience of real life in Zimbabwe.
Alright, I've been thinking, okay, I just want to go back to the point where I know English and stuff like that. Yes, but I believe those kids, this is what English was not going to show, and I believe they will adjust as time goes on. Because we had also, when we were young, there was another young boy we used to stay with. Like he was like a learning with white people. So he didn't know Shona. When he came, we were actually around him more. Most of us, speaking to him in English, he didn't know Shona at all. But if you look at him right now, you cannot believe he was a kind of a person who was actually learning with white people. He's another kind of a person, and his English right now is something that you cannot believe. Like he was once like among white people and stuff like that. He's just like a normal random person. So I believe with time these kids, they will adjust, they will learn. They will learn as well. But let's keep on try our best to teach our children our culture. That is most important. And that's what you're saying.
Zimbabwean guys who are coming uyai tigare but to adjust lifestyle ndopachakomerai guys mugaiwa muchaugona here ko iro data social media muchainzwira kuma next door fuel no more unnecessary driving ko vana vakabvunza kuti ndeipi iyi havana kujaira zvekushaya DSTV KFC mayogurts pakwa magays will come to Zimbabwe.
When I see that comment, I think she's telling the truth, and I also believe that people can adjust. There was a time Panambo got a SA for quite some time. My wife said, "I'm a genetically modified food." I started feeling straight, serious. I started feeling something like I was enjoying it, Because, I believe people can adapt. We can change because we do have that kind of a survival mode that we have, so we can adjust to any situation. I
want to comment on this one because something like KFC, it's not like in real life. We eat KFC every day, every minute, Maybe once in, like the same way you don't go around Zimbabwe, for no pindrom town, waka safer for that. I'm not going KFC. Maybe change story very important we swap. It's like Wi-Fi. Because you are doing content creation, you are doing YouTube channel, so you must every day update people. Like road trip some change people they need to see how was the journey. You need to document everything, but up inside you don't have data because data like Zimbabwe for sure is very expensive. Amene warushandisa Wi-Fi kuzvikuita sei nechimwe chanzi chefuel because kuri kuti unenge wakwanisa kupinza bhaki rako, so to inside fuel is very expensive. Like the comment says kuti kana isusu for example tida kunotenga chingwa, we just drive kunotenga chingwa chinoda kuenda kuno, that is zvakatiita tiri kunoko. Most of the people vazhinji vanoita kuti every Sunday we need to boom town. Unnecessary drive just ungopinda mutown nekudzoka ungosangoda kuswera pamba. But kana waku Zimbabwe you need to adjust, and maybe it's the same thing because also bakiro unenge for business, so we just drive for business. Ponongo straight for business kana kusati pe town otongogara otongononga 1 2 3 zvakazvoni chida chanzi DSTV again. I think this is luxury. Kana Zimbabwe kune more on extra lessons, kune more on those things, so kids will be busy kuvane ma extra lessons as well. For my yogurt, like my yogurt is something also zvokuti isusu vana vedu vatokurawo havasisiri pamastage ekuti vachiri vana vadiki they need like my yogurt. I think we can subtract yogurt, KFC.
Ende munhu unofanira wotojaira zviri panzvimbo wada kunyatsosurvive. Because ukada kuita zvokuda kuyema kuti ndaimbodya KFC, ndaimbodya yogurt and all that other stuff, hakuna kwaunosvika. A person wotojaira what is on the ground, wotojaira zvese zveyogurt and stuff like that, kana uzviwana nenguva yakadaro izvozvo. And the other thing about survival being difficult in Zimbabwe, yes, I can relate to that. I can understand that. But my question is like, if other people who are back home can survive, how can we not survive as well? How can we not survive as well if other people are surviving? Because when I come they are not dead. Dai kwauchi kumusha kusurvive kwakaoma, dai kuchinzi vese kwanga wamakuwa izvo zvanoiswa kafa Zimbabwe inakana munhu. but people are surviving every day. Tinototaura navo pamawhatsapp titoona zvavanoposta pamastatus and stuff like that. People are doing whatever they can to survive. So those people who came from South Africa are also doing their best to adjust to the environment. It might take them time, but for some other people, it might take them quick. It might be very quick for them, because it needs your mind to adapt. It needs your mind to be fast, to think, what is it that I can do? That's the main important thing. Because yes, at this moment, nzira vanhu takasiyana matsvagira tunoita ndokunausvika panzvimbo kwasa solve a problem inokwanisa nipa mari ipapo inodiwa nevanhu stereke ndatowina handika. So ndoona kutosvika ndikatodarika most of the people vari kuzimbabwe vari kuti zvikuru varereme, ndokuona kutosvika ndikatodya mari navo vanhu ivavo. So zvavakuendera nokuti iwewe, what is it that you know that you can apply, or maybe the problem that you can solve kuvanhu, so that you can earn manner of it. So a person can adjust panzvimbo yese yese zvinorema zvodini, but the person will eventually adjust.
And inonzikana munhu vanhu inini chanaona kuti vanhu vari kuzimbabwe vane freedom, lots and lots of freedom, peace of mind. Vanokwanisa kudya havo mugaiwa wavo, but freedom is number one. I love to do Zimbabwe. Chero tichidya mufushwa sengese kuno kwekuti haumboni kana mufushwa every time pane pasina na mufushwa. Kwasvika kuZimbabwe, first excitement yako kundotsvaga mufushwa, matemba, anonzi fishi dzazvinhu zvatagalakisa kuno kusingazvidyi, nedovi nejemu riya rekusun jemu riya ndozvinhu zvatiri chinyasa kutoisa paground. Patinozoshuvira kuti nyama mwedzi unenge watopera takutopindawo musystem, takuona kuti tatokanganwa chinhu chinotonzi KFC takutochidzokera pamonday. Saka for us tichitanga kusvika vanhu vazhinji tanga tasuwa matsunga, repi, like zvinhu matraditional food mazhinji ekuZimbabwe. Tanga tichima because kuno kutanga tichingodya cabbage ndo yanga iri most mavheji edu ari kuno, but kandikangoenda kuZimbabwe zvinhu zvakaita izvozvo mugaiwa, sadza rekupfura mugaiwa kwanisa kurishimidza pamarasha chaipo unasa kunakirwa. Saka all those things we are going to enjoy much, especially vanhu vakakura vachidya mifushwa. We love mifushwa zvekudaro. Saka
hanzi monja, munoiziva here inonzi monja. Monja ndakambozodya kumberengwa, ndaifunga soti loni kapa ndaiona ndachiri mwana mudiki. I thought it was loni. Monja. Maybe the people who knows monja can comment in the comment section and tell us what it is. Most people who come from Berengwa. It's another kind of vegetable that looks exactly like loni. Inonyatsobikwa boa, ndasingatomboidi, but I feel like I want to try it again. I want to try it one more time.
Why are you people dragging going home? Are all people in Zimbabwe dead? No. Are they all beggars? No. Please leave us to live our lives in our country. We have labeled yourselves as advocates. This should not be a debate.
Yes, that is true. That is a fact. I believe most people want to prepared. Uye ground or prepared. Because kutungondona pa ground usina chawe nacho. Yes, I know most of the people, they went home due to this situation. I get one story and stuff like that. So it's kind of difficult to adjust. Yes, we know that something or to survive. You can find a way, but it's wise to dread a bit, knowing that at least you're trying to save a little, so that you won't scrap a ground. We're in a better position. You're fully equipped, but we just know or something. What can I do to survive? No better papi so that I can survive. Don't take a papi so that at least things can work for me. Don't find those what do a boss. I believe can also not gonna send even if you want to transport to farm, but no check my source. You can't. Diana no pay free transport. Nobody. Don't want to zona muna end up Garama streets. Upon go snap your Garawa wango batsraniwa and stuff like that. So a person you need to ungo prepared just a little bit. Prepare just a little that would be the best thing, yeah?
they came back with more babies instead of money.
Yes. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Because this is the nature of a human being. We might deny it, we might run away from it, guys. And because pano survive muno, pane needs anenga now. And needs more muno berekwa zvakawandisa. That thing we don't need to run away from it. Even the people who Zimbabwe are making babies. And yeah. But kune vamwe vanhu ndosachiti vanhu vanosiyana. Kune most of the people vakapinda muno vasina kunonzi chi vasina magoals. Chero vanga magoals but vakarasika apa neapa. But vakabva vanakirwa manje nevibe nezvakawandisa nobva vatanga kuona zvakawanda nobva vaita zvavaita nobva vaita mababies and stuff like that. Kune vamwe vakauya vari so focused. Then they worked so hard and gathered enough capital. Then they went back and started businesses and stuff like that. Then after they established their business, they started making babies. So it's how somebody structured their goals, or maybe it's how somebody just do things haphazardly without even thinking, you know. Because most of the people, when they started working in the farms and stuff like that, the beer was kind of cheap. And it's cheap for many people. It's not like this is back in Zimbabwe. So when they are drinking, they tend to meet girls, they tend to meet whatever, then they make babies. Even in Zimbabwe, you know, what to then they started making babies. And stuff like that. You know, so this is requested everywhere. But
maybe we are putting like most because for in post and a black girl out to get like different tribes. Like Pakuzimba Manamaika, obviously. My one in the Nivan about Kumika. Then Babaka Navaram Karad, you can leave this side. Then one of Namayo, I think that is the.
Oh, you mean Ghana Baba South African?
Even my South African, like. You need to go with your kids. Those are going to see whenever change like Makala, Mama,
I believe it.
Somalia, those like mix of kids.
Oh, mix of kids. Yeah, but Pawana Pani challenge will be Pani challenge, especially when I was not told some birth certificate, Muno, Canavaro Muno. Because Canavaro Muno, they can have my ideas and stuff like that. But can I just end now, yes, you know, that now watch your dick and stuff like that. Papa is very, very tricky because most of the people are going to leave kids in SA. You know, they're going to leave kids in SA. You know, and I believe that Cherochin must SA. Ensure that you work hard wherever you are so that you can support your kids. Because I saw another post of a guy to achieve Vunza and I'm telling you. And then no, not Mutarisu. I need an issue. Mutarisu ndewa mapaint. Mutarisu ndewa paint. Uyu mchinda wanoita whatever ngari muno maibvunza. Uya shot munetsa. Uyu mchinda shot kwanza takaita vana tina basa nazvo ndezvemusango and stuff like that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Kuti izvozvo zvinotinetsei because waita mwana whatever. Woti musango panotinetsei. Amen. Ndo maonero anoita vanhu vakasiyana and stuff like that. So that is the biggest challenge that is there. That is the biggest challenge that is there, you know. So a person, you have to ensure that and you take care of them, so that they can choose where they want to stay, either in Congo, Zimbabwe, and maybe in SA. Because what's going to happen at the end of the day, whatever Zinza, but you have also to teach them Zinza. So that they can mannered. That is the best thing ever that you have to do. But if you ignore them, I'm going to because what's going to happen when I see another command ponda moon, that means according to our culture. So what you have to do is to try by all means. Pass which such Rwanda, Zimbabwe, always make sure some passport so that they can come and see our culture. That can help you a lot, because ignorance does not help. Mangwana mema of matara, mangwana mema kupi mchinzi ripisa jamusingazi.
I think shinyeva nene it's not depend on utika nando Zimbabwe kwacho. Madoza no vulkasi. As long as we say vatoriko izvozvo zvana baba vari kuzimbabwe vari kutumira vana vavakaitisa kuno kusouth kuno kusa
Kana uripo mo, just let us know in the comment section, but I know it's going to be hard because vamwe vari kubuda pachena because the other izvozvo kana varipo varumira
like baba talent vanosendera my talent mari from Zim this side kusupporta mwana wavo, so that one is as long as it's difficult uchitanga kusvika paground because uchiri kutsvaga mari you can't so you can't zvekutumira mari kuzimbabwe zvinoda uchisvika
the other door please. Abi, come on, Abi, don't be like that. Why do you kick the door like as if maybe? Abi, what am I doing? To record. How can you do this? Yeah, sorry guys. So our daughter, she's full of stories, you know. They are no any news. This get pants up. As soon as we period, I'm on our city. That time I'm ready. I tell out our mom chana kira. Hey, but that time see it. Tango enjoy and the family. This is our family, so we have to share Makua now, right?
Okay, the next one is mofi zvekuti kumbodzokera kuvabereki azviiti. It's a recipe of disaster and kazhinji hapazobvike pavabereki. Better to build kawan who stand moduka muri ipapo.
Okay, my question, yeah.
Pichera
is Tete Ong, my question is, can usina mari when you don't even have a single kobo, a cent in your pocket? Wangozingwa kuno without anything. What are you going to do? Kana uchinzi kumba kuvabereki wavo kukavhurika. Unongotaura nawo ndombogarawo for some time. Ndoda kugarawo kana nemiwo ndichikwanisa kuestablisha chandoita kana ndava right ndogona ndobvawo ndonotsvaka kugara. Because hazvidi kaune mari yako unosvika kugara maparents ako. That's a true fact. Because pachaunoestablisha icho zvinozorema kuti uchibvise. Wagara vabereki wako watanga kutenga mbudzi, watanga kutenga zvakadai. Yes, unofanira kutova serious something. So the best thing ndeyekuti kana une mari dzako, pocket yako iri bone zvako zvakakwana, chivaka chimba chako. Unosvika wogara ipapo wakutanga kuita zvinhu zvako, especially kana uri murural areas. Kumbira baba ndokumbira pang pekuvaka, wopiwa, wovaka. Wavaka, wotoziva kuti apa pangu, hausina munhu wekunesana naye, zvose zvawakuita, wakuita wega nemhuri yako. That is a wise decision as well. But kana usina mari, hauna option. Otherwise you end up uchigara mastreets. So uchitongopindawo imomo mumba macho uchirarawo mukitchen imomo. Kana wauyawo na5 pai wamuka, iwobvo wamukawo na4 womuka wogarawo uchidii and stuff like that. Kusvika wazodii wazogara pako paunomuka na10 maximum.
Plus inonzi chiku kana ungorooneka mari kako kumamisha it's cheaper to build. Chero kwabva kunone 2,000 rands 3,000 rands dzako. You can go and start to have your own. Still these days vana vachadugara navanhu mudzimba dzavo. Ukangoroorwa nhasi undosvika uchitegesiwa pauchitoratidzwa pamabhuku pekuvakapo. Because they know there's a lot of drama. Varora vadi kubika, varora vanoda to put rules. Of which kumareserve mumba memunhu it doesn't work like that. You need to follow people's rules. Because ukubikira mukitchen memunhu maybe iwo waufarire porridge. Mbuya veipapo vanodya porridge mana 6. Ukasatoita izvozvo zvimakutorwa urikutora mabhodhi vanhu chirovanisa mumba mevanhu vanhu vakajaira kusumudza bhodho rake in peace isiri kuita noise. So all those drama zvinopera nokuti mumwe nomumwe agare kumba kwake muchishanyirana, or else vanhu vakuru vainga vari kumba kwako uchiputsa ndiro dzako muri ivo vari kumba kwako instead of you doing dramatic mumba mavo. That one for one room is very good.
Pachokwadi, if I may ask you, vakadzi ndimi munowanzonetsa story.
Yeah, that's why chida
vakadzi ndimi nepolitics dzakadaro bozo isusu vakomana tinokwanisa kunogara nemaparents zvaita, but vakadzi zvinotiremei kuti munogara kumba kwanambuya natezvara, zvinotiremei izvozvo, but isu ndimi mune politics memakutudza ashamani panapa ashama ndoda kubva ndokudai zvikadai muri kuona.
Because of pamwe pacho kapane pakawanda vanhu mazi pabasa kuti iwo uchiramba unosimuka wega uchina nechira mvura.
Kana pakawanda vanhu munofanana matent We have to make a plan. Pafanga sumuka wanrora opa mira odar kana no ikanambo yafanga kudza varora zvikada let's say muri magoma na 4 or 5 mabva South Africa.
Musina mese kuvaka makasika.
Musina kuvaka mese munosvika moti ngwini mu 2 rooms. Yeah, it's happening to other people, serious. It's happening to other because most of the people they stayed here in SA or maybe among states is also some of the people they never built anything. Even some of them they built papo, but now they are back in Zimbabwe. They never built anything for themselves. I think I said this in another video. Now we are strangers in a house. But yes, they are my wakira. So they were asking like, why are we sleeping in the dining? You understand? So people, we should learn to build even church, one room shed.
Kuti uzovaka that one room according to vabereki vako vakakuratidza kumabvisa here. Vamwe vabereki vedu isusu ndo vakatanga kuti do not show us kwavanobva because kunotobva baba wako iwewe kumamisha kutori nespace yakatokura kuti you can build and do something at your pace pasina competition because it's expensive to have a stand yemutown. So that's why vanichizotutirana pamba kuti unoroja unenge wabva kunosina kuti mari. So vabereki please taridzai vana kumamisha kwana mbuya vavo. Hakuna something chinombovahama ikoko they can go munhu tokufarira munhu totanga kuti ndada kutenga mota yangu ndotanga kuita maprojects angu ndada kutanga kutovaka 1 room yangu ndoda kuti munhu tomudza kuti ndai paYouTube mundoona zvevamwe vari kugara kumareserva kuti vari kurarama sei. Unoona this is easier than kutenga mari nachengwesa kutenga stand. Let me use that money to start building. Saka vabereki vedu isusu they fail us. Imimiwo isusu group redu inonzi chistream yedu emages edu ngatishupei vana baba vave vana vatezvarodo kuti ende munotaridza kumusha vane kumusha ivo they achieve kuwana mastands but for us things are not the same. Tangiva kunyika dzevanhu because of poverty. Saka let's go and sit down navo vamwe nevangu ndo vakanetsana navamwe nevavo. Ini semuzukuru handisi kuzvidzipindira nyaya dzavo. So I got the right yekunoona kumba kwambuya vedu nemurume wangu tonopuwa pekuvaka. Ivo havo vakarwa vane imba yavo mutown. Let them enjoy their sweat, let them enjoy their broad, let them enjoy koko kulocation kwavo. Isusu asati tane pedu, let's start small. Ende sekuru ngavaende nesu kunotaridza kumusha kwavo.
Asi isusu anatema naobatana for sure. We're not united. Look at the Indians. Indians can build in 1 yard. They can build a 24-room house. You can stay there forever. You marry your wife, you got your own rooms. Indians, they stay together.
But do you see the
Zimbabweans, I believe, to 15 rooms, come stay together. We put a camera there, we're going to see drama every day.
Even your mama.
Drama every day.
My India, why are the drama one who and if you see their movies, Mumura and Gassingadi, we are Sinamari, we are going to go to slave for other people. It's good to go and build your own role.
But it motivates, pushes somebody to do something. Because if you see, my sister-in-law, cousin or whatever, or something, you're gonna be impelled to work hard.
What something can you do in solution?
You're gonna be impelled to work hard. You know that commit on your moon. Mind you, you know, if there was competition, especially Pamuru Kazu Daisoga, you know. Some of them, yes, one with a marine stuff like that. That would cheat at the same India. Rotita Garaba Napa, you also not to Kazum Fananga, Mayada, so maybe Kazum Fanaru, Wango, Miami, Anumuk. I straight over was a sense I almost all the business about a day. So, for to not what to Sumuka walk no shanda. As actually, by my comments.
I think maybe this is the last one. And then post where so new subscriber here.
Okay. I'm gonna penalty a new sub, right?
Yeah, new last comment.
New sub, yeah. Alright, this is
the last one.
And Anna 267. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much for joining our family. You are 100% welcome. I believe you are here in SA or maybe in Zim. But wherever you are, we just want to say that you are special. You're welcome to our family. So please keep watching our videos, keep watching whatever. Well, these things is like we're teaching each other. It's like this is a two-way street between you guys and us. You write in the comment section, we talk what we want to talk, then we go through your comments, then we reply you. You know, so guys, we thank you so much to those who have subscribed, and also to other people who are watching this video but knowing that you haven't yet subscribed. Please make sure that you hit that button, subscribe, so that we can grow. We need our family to reach 10,000, 10K, because by the time that we're gonna go back to Zimbabwe, we want you guys to see all the things that we're gonna be doing, because we're going to be motivating you in action, in words, in everything. We're gonna be doing a lot of things, guys. So we need to help each other. This is a platform where we come together, even though we are distant away from each other, then we help each other, we combine our brain together, then to achieve something out of it. Yes, we can be in Zimbabwe, we are doing farming, we are showing the farming, whatever that we're doing. Probably we're planting tomatoes, or maybe treat them broilers. I know that one or two guys who are in one experience can come and say, Madugo ma broiler, Maduda. That means another person who's gonna come to watch this video is gonna go through the comment section and apply that thing. Toto Batrika Shidano. Because this is how we're going to succeed, all of us. So guys, we thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, guys.
And in Canada or Zimbabwe, as we are preparing to anytime soon, we are going for good, guys. We are going to do, myself, I want to start doing okra farming. So I need more clients from our subscribers. Please place your orders in time. Place your bucket of okra. And also tell us which type of okra you need to those who know better.
But everyone
loves the rest for everyone. Maybe per 100%, maybe 95% or even was but 5 per 100%, 95% they eat okra, then 5% only.
But okra, I'm talking natural, guys. This is a natural food. We can say this is pure.